Hello, Gary V. Love the show. Please don't stop producing it. I watch every episode. A question from the New World Symphony of Miami Beach. Our stability really depends on having a group of core donors who give continuously year after year after year. Their generosity is essential to our sustainability. So, we know how to do this with the old-fashioned ways using snail mail and email, but how does one do this with social media? Thanks in advance for your answer. Bye now.
Now, is he dealing with vets or what?
He works for a symphony orchestra.
Symphony orchestra.
Symphony orchestra.
Do you like that kind of music?
I do, but that's always a tough one to raise money with.
Right, because it's always it's more nice to have versus the kind of heavy stuff that we've been talking about in the beginning, or even the vets.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple things.
That's a big place. There's a lot of music down there, so there should be able to do that.
Well, the interesting part of his question that I find fascinating, he's also a very good-looking man, India, which makes a ton of sense, is that so VaynerMedia, my company, and I'd be curious to hear in your company days, back to business, always dictating my nonprofit, my family life, the structure, the thesis. When I started this client service business, the thought of letting a client be too big of a percentage of my overall revenue, I was visceral to. I even turned down some opportunities because I didn't even want to open Pandora's box.
Yeah.
I would tell you the thing that scares me there is having any organization that relies on, and you've seen this a lot at the levels you've played at, 1 to 3 people being so passionate that they're driving so much of it, and then something could change. Yeah. A life event could change where something else starts taking attention, and we're sitting right here in a real life example. So
I have that problem myself with our What's Him Speaks, because Suzanne and I have raised so much of the money, and we have been so much of the infrastructure that we provided and everything, that pulling back is, I can see there's a gap there.
Yeah,
and it's got to get filled.
Emotional guilt for you, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's, we built this and now you guys have got to run it. And they're saying, well, we don't have you, so.
So I think the answer is, this is funny to have you on the show. Your daughter's part of this ecosystem. I think you need to create content, whatever was compelling in mail form that got people to say, I want to call and have a coffee and find out more about this. You need to create the videos and pictures that can do that in a social media environment. But here's some good news. You can target people of a certain wealth and demo and location on Facebook that could be very efficient and is better data than the historic snail mail data, and create that. Listen, there's a lovely gal that I know knows a thing or two about this.